together the religious leaders, business people, elected leaders, and other professionals, and even some other senior civil servants in the government. And remember, this event was majorly meant to declare the Ukambani region support for Uhuru Ruto re-election. And for them, what they were arguing, and the argument they were bringing forth was that since 2013, this area had been looked at as an opposition stronghold. But now for them, they are saying Ukambani is no longer an opposition stronghold, but it's an area that President Uhuru Kenyatta can manage to get even more votes. And the argument is basing on the outcome of the 8th August elections that were thrown out by the Supreme Court. And so for them, in today's meeting, the declaration that was being made was for the Ukambani region to rally behind President Uhuru Kenyatta with the argument that since independence, this community has been in government. Remember the days of Mulu Mutisia, then came Kalonzo Musyoka, who for a very long time was in KANU, and he was even at some point served as the organizing secretary for KANU. And during that time, KANU was in leadership. And so for them, they are saying, for the past 5 years, it has not been so easy for the community to be in the opposition. And if I may just to quote some of the words that were used by immediate former Senator for Kitui, David Musila, who was until recently the Wiper Democratic Party movement chairperson, he said that although there is a devolution, and people have always been arguing that for as long as there is devolution, you do not need to be in the national government for you to experience the benefits of development. He's saying that is extremely far from the truth. He says the money that is set aside for the devolution is so little that no one can really brag around without getting closer to the national government. And so for them, they are saying by directing the community to the national government, that is by supporting President Uhuru's re-election, is majorly setting up this region for further and greater development. And so those are some of the things that we have been following, and those are some of the key issues that have been highlighted here. And so for them, the key issue as to why they have decided to go to government is for development. And remember, this meeting was majorly organized by 3 elected MPs on Jubilee Party. That is Rachel Nyamai of Kitui South, Vincent Munyaka of Machakos Town, and Nimrod Mbai of Kitui East. And apart from that, there also seemed to have been an issue of finding another voice apart from Kalonzo Musyoka. And so in this meeting, it was agreed unanimously that businessman Peter Mathoka should be the community spokesperson, the person who shall be leading the community from here henceforth in terms of politics. So those are some of the things we have been able to experience, Sharon. And so the meeting has just ended, and so we shall be packaging more stories for our viewers so that at least they can understand exactly what transpired here. Back to studio.
Yes, Shadrach Miti there from Athi River. Of course, we have been seeing a lot of that, politicians shifting allegiances in the last couple of days. And as Shadrach says, we shall be keeping you updated on that. And we have some bites from earlier, from some sound bites that we want to play for you right now from the Kamba leaders who were speaking to our reporter earlier on.
Headed by Charity Ngilu, she was a co-principal then in Ukambani, got around 80,000 votes. That was 8%. And they did not even get a single member of parliament. I hope you know that. Because even Charity Ngilu herself lost her seat to Honorable Senator Musila. But these 2017 elections, we got 3 members of parliament on Jubilee ticket. And when we were going to Ukambani, and I know many of you may not believe it, because the government had done survey and the opinion polls, actually Jubilee had 0. So the 8% they'd gotten in 2013 was 0. But we managed, through you and through these honorable members and everybody in Ukambani, we managed to get 18%. So it was not from 8% of 2013, it was actually from 0 to 18%. And I congratulate all of you. And that's what I told the president himself. Because I met him and I told him this is what we did. And everybody in the government who understands, because they all understand, they know Kambas worked very hard. Lastly, this declaration has been endorsed by more than 3,000 Kamba leaders who are here today, all being supporters of the re-election of President Uhuru Kenyatta, including Jubilee elected members of parliament and members of county assemblies, MPs and MCAs elected on other parties are also here with us today. We have members of parliament elected on other parties who are here with us today. Aspirants in the just concluded general elections are here today to support this. They did not defect, because what you could have heard, if this party was not strong, they would have defected and gone to other parties. But they are with us here today, determined. We have representatives of the business community with us here today. Professionals are here today. Members of the clergy, as I said, are here today, and we thank them most sincerely. And Jubilee-affiliated parties and other well-wishers. And I believe that we've all heard, and I thank you so much for listening to me. Now, this is an all-inclusive statement from all of us. If all of us are in agreement with this declaration on behalf of the 3 counties, can we all raise our hands?